Welcome to Wonofakind. So, you've seen the thumbnail. Pretty sweet, right? That was not photoshopped. I did install Wotbox, basically two-step and no lift shift N2Mb into the car. Now, I don't know what that entails. Basically, okay, this picture will probably better give you an example. So the red and black wires that run off go to your ignition coil. Then you got a blue wire that runs to your accelerator position sensor. Green wire goes to your clutch switch sensor, and then the yellow wire goes to your fuel injector number 1. Those three things are found. 2 of them are over here, 1 of them's off of this connector. And anytime you're messing with your ECU or your computer, you definitely got to be careful about making sure all of the pins are perfectly lined up, because you can destroy some shit doing this. Also, when you're running your wires on your coils, there's a lot of heat up there, so make sure you're soldered and also insulated. So now the problem is this Wotbox. Well, first let me show you a couple of clips of what's happening with the car while I'm driving with it. Now, as cool as flames are to spit, it's not supposed to happen unless I want it to. So check this out. A rolling shot yesterday of driving to a car show, which I actually ended up winning. But the problem is it's engaging even when I don't have my foot on the clutch. Like, I could start the car right now, not put my foot down on the clutch, and launch control will automatically engage. What that means is that it's not registering my clutch sensor, which means, and I have it hooked up to the right wire, so I have a defective box. Now, I bought this box on a Caliber page used, and I don't believe that the guy that sold it to me knew that it was messed up. I believe the guy that sold it to him knew that it was messed up, which is why he took it off of his car and then sold it, try to get some money out of it, which is just grimy. So now I've got a Wotbox installed in my car that is engaging at all times. So what I'm going to do today is basically, I've got it hooked up right here, and this, I always think about the scene in Fast and the Furious when Paul Walker is telling the laptop to shut up. Like, I'm at that point now. I'm at that level. But basically, I had the Wotbox, the launch control enabled, 4,500 RPM, and that's it. I don't have the no lift shift enabled right now, because I thought that it was the no lift shift that was allowing it to engage. Like, when I'm driving and I hit 4,500 RPM, even with my foot not on the clutch, I'm trying to do a watt pull, and it automatically starts cutting the timing out, and next thing you know, I let off the gas, hit it again, or shift, and poof! All that gas that wasn't burned off because it cut the timing for a second, that fuel dumps in, and then it ignites, which looks cool as shit. But if I'm trying to do a full pull or take it to redline, it's hindering me from driving the car. So my fix to this is I need a new Wotbox. This right here. I can leave all of the wires routed that I have, hopefully, and just plug them into a new box that registers the clutch the way it should. So what I'm doing right now is coming over here, Okay. I read the box. I just disengaged the launch control, and I've disengaged the no lift shift. Now I'm going to program the box by clicking on right. It's programming it. Programming was successfully completed. Okay. So now, when I take this for a ride, it should not do it at all anywhere. And the only way to find that out is to get out and do a pull. Now that I've disengaged that, I am going to reset the adaptives. Let it go through its thing. So if you have a scan gauge and you do reset your adaptives, it's much better to have your car up to operating temperature. I probably didn't even need to reset the adaptives just from disabling the two-step, but what the hell, I did it anyways. So I guess what I'm looking for here is, in case you didn't know, for it to be able to do a pull up to, you know, red line without the two-step kicking in. First day with a new clutch. I never drive in fucking sandals. And then until I get the new Wotbox, I'm just gonna have to, if this works, just leave it disabled. I can ease into it and find out. Now, if I get somebody pulling up beside me that wants to, Jesus, I drive like shit with flip-flops. Somebody that wants a little bit of the sauce, wants some of the sauce, I'll be able to give it to them. All right, so now that means my car is fixed. I can take it to the beach. Until next time you, oh, listen. Hold on a second. I am finishing my wrap video. I did a car show yesterday, and it was kind of a weird show because they clumped like 4 different classes all into one tuner category, and I actually won, which was pretty awesome, considering the fact that I did it with an unfinished wrap. So I am going to finish the wrap in the next couple of days in between work. I'll get footage of that and then compile a very disorganized video all together for you to show you how I did it. So I got the wrap video coming out. I got my new wrap video coming out. Y'all make sure you stay tuned, because you guys can watch me build a cool, dead platform, hated by everybody car. That sounds like something I want to be a part of. Anyways, you guys, until next time, keep it custom.